boys and girls. Bill here, TACTICALYAKN. Got a customer's kayak here. We just got done doing some modifications too. I just wanted to walk through it with y'all real quick. We're getting ready to make a test run on this and do any tune-ups that we need to do. We put an electric motor in there. To do that, we had to put a battery in it. We ended up putting the battery in the front hold right here, and we foamed it in. That's a pretty simple process. What you do is put the battery in, wrap it in plastic bags, put the battery in there, foam it up, leave it sit for 2 days, then pull the battery out and let the foam expand a little bit more for a couple days, and then it'll entrap the battery nice and tight, so you don't need straps or anything like that. So that's taken care of. This pole holder came with the kayak. It's a 10-foot Emotion. Came with the kayak. We just freshened it up. We drilled out the rivets and put some nice stainless steel bolts in there with nylon lock nuts on them, and so that's that. No big deal on that. We did put in zigzag cleats on both sides. Moving on back, we put a Vibe seat in here, and I got to tell you guys, for the money, these Vibe seats are about the best thing on the market right now. They're about $100, and you can fish all day in these. So if you guys are modifying your kayaks, this, in my opinion, is a seat to go with from a money point of view. Okay. Got our steering column. We did use stick steer on this. We use our own cable system that we sell, and as you can see, it's a nice smooth operation. And we build these stick units for our customers, and the cables we also sell for our customers, along with all the linkage and everything you need to modify your motors. And also, that system leaves the motor free to tilt up and down. Okay, and you can tilt it all the way up, turn it, tilt it all the way up, and lock it in place. Takes about 15 minutes. You can take the entire system off if you're going to go, say, fishing in a river with rapids or something like that, and you don't want the motor on there. It takes about 15 minutes to completely disassemble this kayak, pull the stabilizers off, pull the battery out, pull the motor off, pull the seat off, and you can go back to just a bare bones kayak. We did put stabilizers on it, 48-inch stabilizers, and they are removable. All you have to do is pull this pin, it's safety wired on. This pin, safety wired on. This entire unit comes off. Same thing on the other side. And then if you want to take the center section out, you just have to unscrew these two bolts, one here and one there. They just pin this in place. We put extensions on here instead of drilling through. We use a pass-through tube. This tube goes all the way through this T-unit. So we just put extensions on here for the rods, for a fishing rod holder. We did add 2 more fishing rod holders, so we've got room for 4 fishing rods. Threw a cooler in, painted it black to match the boat. Let's walk around this side. We put a new rear plug in the base of the boat, and there's a plug in each stabilizer. These stabilizers don't typically leak, but it's been my experience over the years that ultimately water finds a way, so we just put a plug in anything. Okay, we've also got a bilge pump in this. Move this out of the way. In here, you'll see that white line right there. I'll explain that to you in a minute. We've got a bilge pump in here and a charging station, so we can charge the battery from the back of the boat. And the reason for that was we're also going to use a solar charger on this boat that is velcroed to the top of this cooler, and that little slit right there is for the wire for the solar charger to go into. Okay, this side, here's our switch for our bilge pump, switch for the motor, 5 speeds forward, 3 back. Okay, and we throw an anchor trolley on here, and on our anchor trolleys I always throw a floaty right next to the loop. That way when this is sitting in the water, you can see where it's at. You don't have to fish around for it or look for it. I'm sure you guys have had to deal with that before, so it just makes it a lot simpler for the user. I think that's about all we did. We did mount it on one of our heavy-duty carts. Not sure if I can get around here and you can see this. But we've got a heavy-duty, low-profile, wide slide-on cart that we build for our customers. They're 1.5-inch PVC, and they're a little heavy, but you can still take them in your kayaks. But they're rated for about 250 pounds. So as a matter of fact, when we were fitting this seat, we had the kayak on the cart, and both the owner and myself were getting in and out of the boat, fitting the seat, and we both weigh over 200 pounds, and there's no harm done to the cart. And it's just a nice low-profile, wide design, so you don't have to worry about tipping your kayak over, and you simply slide the kayak up on it. You don't really have to lift your kayak to put it up on there. It's just not one of those clumsy arrangements that you get with the typical aluminum carts. I think that's about it, guys. The only thing he didn't do, he didn't put lights on it. He did not put a sonar unit in there, and we did not put an electric motor lift on it. We also offer that. Ultimately down the road he may do those things, I don't know, but we're getting ready to go test this out, and here in about 10 minutes we're gonna make sure the stabilizers are where they belong. We may have to lower or raise one end or the other just to tune it up a little bit. They should be really close, but you never know. So we're gonna do a test run on this morning, and that's it, man. So y'all have a great day. Everybody get ready to go fishing. Spring's almost here. See you later. Bye-bye.